Greetings Internet and welcome to Aaron Plays, and I hope you're doing fantastically well. In this episode I would like to continue my SPACECORP Starfarers, I think we're on episode 4, part 4. Yeah, the game's been going very, very nicely. Competition is starting to romp it a little bit, but you never know. We've both got 3 colonies established beyond the Sol system, and I'm thoroughly enjoying it, and I hope you guys who've been watching and following are enjoying it too. So let's go down the map and see what's going on. But before we do, remember to hit the follow, the like, and subscribe, and any comments, as always, much appreciated. But let's get down to the map and see what's going on. I'd like to apologise first of all regarding the previous episode, if there is anyone who noticed. I forgot to put my light on, so this little gem here I didn't have switched on. Didn't realise it, but that might have made the last episode a little bit on the dark side. But hey ho, without light we don't get darkness, do we? And vice versa. So if it was a little bit difficult to see, I mean I had no difficulty, so the camera seemed to pick up everything, but what you see through the screen and the camera might be different to what actually is projected on this side for you guys. And I won't know that until I take it from said device to the computer to the blah-de-blah-de-blah-de-blah. Anyway, if it was a bit poor, I do apologise. I've done that already. Let's move on. Okay, so as you can see, I have a colony up here, and here. I want to establish a colony here. The opposition have a colony here, here, and here. So we've got 3 colonies a pop. Okay. However, the money situation, they are sitting on a very nice 79, where I'm sitting on 59, so I'm 20 behind now. So, yeah. And it's the colony's turn to go. They always go first. So let's bring them a card and hope that they do nothing with it. Right, it's Wolf 1061, which they've already got something in. And as far as I understand, that is like them patting each other on the back. If the competition has a colony here, discard the card and end their turn. So that's useful. Right, over to me. Okay, so I've got 1, 2, 3, I've got 5 cards in my hand. I think the next thing we need to do is work out what we need to do. B20. Whoa! That's big. First of all, actually, that guy comes across and finishes his little track to the star system. Build 20. Woo! Now I've got build 4 and 8 on my infrastructure, plus my energy efficiency makes it 11. Have 11, I've got another build 4 card, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Woo! It's a little bit out of my price range, so I think I'm going to have to do some research and take that card, which is a build 5, and I'll take the revelation actually, because I've got 2 points, 1 point revelation already. Yeah, okay, so we'll do that. Means we pull those 2 spots up. Another build 5, that's useful, and an edge, that might be useful as well. A nice few produced cards coming out. I might have to do quite a bit of production to catch up to these Philistines. Okay, so I'm down to 3, I'm at 7 cards now, so I can still do another research next turn if I want, but I think my next project will be to build there. Let's see what the opposition do. And they do Groombridge 1618. Groombridge 1618, which is here. Okay, so I think they will do some naughty. Better double check because there's something special about there's an E7 or an E4. So they've got a team, but no bases. If the competition has a team present but no base, and all exploration boxes contain discovery. No. The competition has a team present but no base, and all exploration boxes contain discovery tiles. No. If the competition has a team present and 1 or more exploration boxes are empty. They are. And the site's explore cost is 7 or 10. It places discovery tiles. So it places discovery tiles. We're running a little bit thin on these. So the primary one is precious dust. Okay. And the secondary one. Okay. So they got no extra talents there or nothing extra there, so that's fine. And they've done some discoveries, so I better put them there to show that they've discovered that. You notice I've been trying to avoid going where they are in most cases. Well, in some cases. Just to explore the whole of the board. Okay. Over to me. Moi. Right, so it was building bases there. So I've got infrastructure. Let me show you what I mean by infrastructure, just in case you've jumped in and just watched this episode and you go, what's this silly fool on about? I would suggest A, go back to the very first episode of the series, then you'll know what I'm on about. But as a shortcut, all right, so I have an infrastructure. That's this board here. Okay, this is my progress wheel. I'm at 1 point on the revelation. As soon as that goes completely around, I will get a new revelation, and same with the genetics. So 3 genetic points I will get. That allows me to purchase one of those cards up there, which enhances what I do. But these cards I can use to get me anywhere. So build 4 plus build 4 means I don't. If it's only a build 8 out there, then I can build without spending any extra additional cards. So yeah, so that is my infrastructure. So I've got a basic of research 2. I've got explore 3, stroke 5. I've got build 8, or I've got move 6 times 2 is 12. Okay, that's my infrastructure. Right. So what do we want to do? We want to build bases, and we know this area. Let me just move the camera. Right, there we go. And zoom a little bit. Right, so this is where we want to build. So this is Epsilon Indy. We know it's got to build a 20. Okay, so my infrastructure you've just seen has got 8. Okay. I've just realised none of it's shielded. We don't want that, do we? We don't want to have our guys irradiated, do we? No. So we're not going to build there this turn. There's a build card. Oh, and also I've got to build on myself as well, which is my energy efficiency, which is that card there. So I've got 4, 8, 9, 10, 11 in my, effectively, which is free. But the additional cards I have, which is another 9, none of them say shielded. And I do need to be shielded. So it looks like we're going to have to do research action. I have got 4, 5, 6, 7, so I can do an additional research action. So we're going to do that one because it has got a shielded on it, and that one because it's got produce 2 on it. So we acquire those as a bit of research, and that will complete my turn. So we now put that out there and that out there. Right, so it's now the opposition's turn, and they go right. So they want to do an adaptation ET. Now what is the adaptation ET? Energy efficiency? No, it's adaptation ET. Environmental tolerance. That sounds about right, doesn't it? Yeah. So they're taking this adaptation, which is worth a colony point, which then takes them now to 3 adaptations and 2 breakthroughs. Okay, that's not nice. That gives them another talent. And then it says all offers. That's all of those are gone. Darn it. Haven't done that for a while. And then I look to see if any of them are genetics or anything like that. No, I took those out. So, and then we fill up the board. Okay. nothing that's detrimental, as long as it's got an edge on it. Okay, so that concludes their turn. So it was a bit of just a stitch up for me, really. Right, so let's go back to that build. Maybe we can actually complete it this time. That's the camera. So we're back over to that system there. Okay, so we've got an infra of 4 plus 4 is 8, plus my body adaptation makes 11. So then that card, 12, 13. Okay, we need 20. 13 plus, we're not going to give it that away, plus 4. That's 17. And there we go, 22. So we managed to build. Cost me 3 cards though, but hey ho. Right, so I can choose what bases I want at those. Okay, let's have a look. Okay, so we're going to build an industrial, which we will build here, which doesn't really give me anything other than it makes building a colony there easier, so it's worth a colony point. Then we will build the exploiter on the planetary system. I've only got one of those, and that basically allows the p-value of the colony bonus is forfeit for the rest of the game. When built, gain talents equal to the discovery tile's p-value plus its colonial bonus. Well, I'm not using one, I'm just going to take two talents there, just to improve my score a little bit. And then the final one, we'll build a research lab in the IC industrial field. And a research lab, I'm going to take 1 card from the offers, or I can improve my revelations. I think I am going to take 1 card from the offers, which will be this one here, which then, well, that gets filled in a moment. Well, I suppose it's now, isn't it? Yeah. Right, so everything's going okay there. We've now got bases in 4 regions. Is that bases in 4 non-adjacent regions? Ah, they're adjacent. Okay, fair enough. Okay, so that concludes my turn, and I've got 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 cards in my hand. Okay, next up is the opposition. Right, so they're going to do another one. B, JD. They've already got jump drive. Yeah, and all offers. So they're taking all away the offers. Or in other words, put it is they're burning through my deck. Thank you very much. None of those genetics. They gain a talent because of the genetics card here, which according to this here gives them 1 talent. So they are now on 81. Okay, and then I'll refill the offers up. Revelation, explore, more building, more move and explore. Oh, there's an edge, so that means they get that, which is poach. That doesn't sound too good either. What do they poach? Poach. Choose and discard half the cards in your hand, rounding down. Choose. At least it's not half the cards rounding down. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. So I lose 3. Well, I want to keep all the produced ones, so that's 3 of them I'm definitely keeping. So I'm going to lose 3. All right, so we're going to lose that one. And the two genetics. There we go. They've been poached. Nasty people. Oh, I'll just put those in the wrong pile. Okay, and that card is then gone and then replaced with another edge. No, just a straight up build card. Right, over to me. Okay, so I'm now going to produce. So I'm playing 2, 3, 4 production cards. Okay, so I'm producing there for 3. Producing here for 2, 4, 5. Producing here for 2, 6, 7. So that's 3 places. And my one that's off board. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I produce for 9. Yeah, produce 9. Right, so it takes me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Takes me to 70. So 11 behind. Even after the mess, I'm down to 1 card. So I draw a card. Okay. This is hard work. Right, okay. Over to the enemy. Yeah, the bloody enemy. Right, they're going to Tail Seti, which is mine, which means they don't do anything. Cool. I like it when they don't do anything. Right, so there's 1, 2, 3, 4 rewards left. 4 contracts. Bases in 4 non-adjacent regions. Okay, so I've got 1, 2, 3. So if I build over here, I can close that contract. 7 progress cards. They've got 3, 4, 5. I've got 4. Okay, bases in 3 multi-star regions. Okay, 1 multi-star. I think these are all 1 star, yeah. 2 multi-star. So it needs to be somewhere else for that one. Or bases in 6 regions. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 areas with bases. So do you think it's worth, I'm asking you, do I think it was worth building my colony here? Let's see how many colony points I have actually managed to get. Okay, so on these here, there is 1 colony point there, and that's it. So there's 1 colony point. I can't find number 1 on a dice. There we go. Then nearby colonies. There is no colonies nearby. Well, it's got to be 20 movement. Industrial base makes 2. 2 more bases in the region makes 3. I'm not going to remove the team. I've got enough build to make it 4. However, there isn't any. There's 1 which is worth 3. Does it give me gain 1 talent for each site at which you have a secure base? I don't have any secure bases. 4. Guarantee equal to the printed award for any one unfulfilled Starfarers contract. If I play 5, no. Okay, so we're just going to build a friendly little colony called Jensen. Sounds like another game does. There we go. So we're going to build that colony there, and because we built a colony there, we get 1 talent for it. Okay. We've now got 4 colonies on the board. Is that what? But no, it's all about bases, colonies. No, okay. Based in 3 multi-star regions. We have 1, 2, so we need another multi-star. So we probably need to send a team out at some point. But we built a colony here, so we're happy. Okay, so that's my action for this round. I have now got 2 cards in my hand, so I draw a 3rd card, which is just a big movement. Okay, so the opposition. Right, all offers are removed. Wow, they're ripping into my deck. They're all gone. 1, 2, 3. A revelation gives them a -1 point, so it takes them back to 80. Okay, but they're all gone. So my deck is getting, well, let me just show you. That's all that's left of my deck. That's my discard pile. That's my deck. So it's getting thinned drastically. Another produce. Ooh, 2 nice produce cards. Might need those to catch up. Okay, but that's their turn done. Okay, right. Okay, what to do now? I think I want to build here. So let's explore. E7, I've got 3, 4, 5 on my board, times 2. That's 10, so we've got that easy peasy. Primary discovery there is a primitive culture. It's worth 2 talents there, and 1 genetic. Okay. Makes building a base a little bit more expensive, but there we go. Yeah, 2 talents. Boom. Right. And then the secondary is Alien Ruins. Also worth 2 talents. Takes me to 75 to their 80. Catching up. And it's another revelation. That's my second revelation. Okay. So that's our discoveries. But the bases have suddenly gone up by 8. Well, I've got that in my infrastructure, so we're okay. Okay. So 3 cards, so I draw my 4th card. Okay. Flip up opposition. Okay, highest odd site. Highest odd site. We've got 11 here. That's just a 1. Ooh, that's 13. Doesn't seem to be anything higher than 13. No. Okay. What do they do there? If you have a base, discard. Don't have a base yet. If the competition has a colony there, discard the colony. They don't have a colony there. If no competition team present, they'd say one. No, all right. If the competition is both a team and a base, it places a colony. It doesn't have either of those. If the competition has a team present but no base, and all the explore boxes contain discovery tiles, which they do, and the site's explore cost is 4 or 7, it places bases, then it places a colony. They're cheeky bastards. So I get rewarded 2 talents. Yay! But they've just nabbed that for themselves. Because it's the highest odd site. I can't see any number higher than 13. 11, no. So yeah, they've just nabbed that. That's a bit mean. Sad face. Okay. So if the competition has a team present but no base, and all explored boxes contain discovery tiles, which they do, and the site's explore cost is 10. It's not, it's 7. Ah, that's the other option. And the site explore cost is 4 or 7, it places bases, then it places a colony. Darn it. Let me just double check my compensation. It doesn't feel like compensation at all. The company receives 2 times compensation as normal. Total, not per tile. Thanks. Okay, so that puts me on a 77 to their 80. So caught up a little bit, but now they're going to get a couple of bases. So let's see what bases they build. My guy just goes and sulks and goes back to Sol. I'm very unhappy. Okay. So they're building another spaceport. Oh, this is bad news. Spaceport. Discovery tile is neither anomaly nor dust. No. Right. So if the competition has a colony in a region that is adjacent to it, all right. So they can't claim that one again, the other Orion spur, but they're building a spaceport ready to go to that Orion spur, which is not nice. Okay. Then the other base they build on the Alien Ruins is a shield factory. No, it must have water, so it doesn't have water, so they don't build a shield factory there. Okay. Ooh. Next one out is a shield factory. Okay. Next one out is, bloody hell, 3 shield factories. You are pulling my... I'm not putting them back in until I'm finished. So the next one out is a refinery. The competition gains XT, where X is equal to the tile's total production value. Production value is nothing. Discovery tile is, oh, it must have a P value greater than, oh, it doesn't have a P value, so it can't place a refinery there. That would make sense. Okay, that's another bloody refinery. Come on. Can't believe it's so difficult to pull a tile out. Biolab. Discovery tile has life. It doesn't have life. exploiter. The discovery has a p-value. It doesn't have a p-value. Industrial has water or a p-value. Looks like they can't place much here. Secure, none. If you have fewer secure bases in play than the competition, you lose 1 talent. I do have no secure bases, so I lose a talent. After all that, I drew out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 bases before I found one that actually is allowed on that tile. Cool. And now they build a colony. So the nearest number to the card is 6. Okay, so we have a 7, a 9, and a 0, and a 3. They go to the closest and go to the lowest if there's a tie. So they get this one, which is a 7, which gives them another 6 VP. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, taking them to 86. And they've now got 1, 2, 3, 4 bases in non-adjacent regions. They've got that contract that gives them another 3 talents. 3 bases in 3 multi-star regions. No, they don't have that one. 7 progress cards. No, they don't have that one. And bases in 6 regions. 1, 2, 3, 4. They don't have that one. So 4 contracts have been fulfilled. There are 3 still left to go. And yeah, thank you very much. All that work blown away. I got 2 talents for it. Yay. Yay. So it's just taken another leap forward and taken off me what I was trying to do. I've got 4 cards. You know what? I am going to do research and I'm going to take those 2. Just get some production. Oh, blimey. Okay. Over to the opposition. Right. So they've got here BIT. So it's going for a breakthrough with a code IT, infra transfers. All right, which is that one there. So they're going for one I already have. So they don't gain anything other than they've now got 6 breakthrough cards, 6 progress cards to my 4. 1 more and they can claim that contract. And they're taking all offers with a research on it, which is that. So it says all offers with that symbol. And there was one with that symbol, so that goes into my discard pile, draw a card. Ooh. Okay, so that card is done. Right, there's 2 big produced cards there. And I've got 6, so I can do research. I'm going to do research and take those 2 production cards in the hope that I can do a massive produce. Right, but my deck is running very, very low. Okay. So I've got 2, 4, 6, 7, 8 production. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 places that can produce. So that will probably be my next action, if I'm allowed to. Something they don't nick half my cards in my hand or something. Right, okay, so Groombridge 1618. Okay, so they're continuing doing what they're doing here. Right, Groombridge 1618. All right, so they don't have any bases there. So it's going to be a base production thing. If the competition has a team present but no base, and all explore boxes contains discovery tiles, which they do, and the site's explore value is 4 or 7, which it is, it places bases and a colony. They're going very quick, aren't they? Right. So the dust. Can they build a refinery in the dust? Refinery. The discovery tower has a production value. It does have a production, so there must be a space station out there. Okay, and then the next one, we have an exploiter, which must have a production value. Exploiter. Or a colony value. It has a colony value, so they place their exploiter there. Okay. Then they build a colony. The nearest colony number is 7. There is a 9, a 0, and a 3. They build the 9. Which means they get another 6 money. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They are now on 94. They are screaming in the lead yet again. And he returns. Okay, so bases in 3 multi-star regions. Is this a multi-star? No, it's not. No. No. So that doesn't apply. 7. They've only got 6 progress cards. Bases in 6 regions. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 regions. They've got bases. Ooh. My go, and I think we'll end this video at that point. Right, so I'm going to do a massive produce. So I am producing with 2, 4, 6, 7, 8 cards. 8 points worth. Okay. Which will be pretty much most of the planets I've got. So that's worth 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. I get 16 from all that. 16. Massive. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. I'm behind them by 2. I've now got 3 cards. I draw a card. Okay. The opposition. No, I was going to stop at that point, wasn't I? Yes. Okay, let me bring this back to you guys, or to me, to talk to you guys. Well, it looks like there's going to be one more episode, so I'll try not to make these too long. I mean, I've got about 8 cards remaining. There's 2 contracts. We're getting very close to finishing the actual game. Lot going on. Thoroughly enjoying it still. I hope you guys are, and if you're still with me at this point, I would suggest that means you are. So if you could hit the like, that'd be much appreciated. It helps the channel. Subscribe if you haven't done so already. If you do like what I do, you can also hit that little ding-a-ling, then you'll hear whenever I upload a video. And finally, any comments, any sort of obvious like I've made, let me know. Other than that, well, come and join me on the next one, because it should be the last, and then we can have a discussion, talk through, and tell me what you think, and see if it's worth actually pursuing this game any further. But until then, play games, have fun, as I always say. That's what we're here for. Buy internet,